Hey Trinity families, I'm very excited to be coming out with you with a video this week to let you know what's going on within the youth ministry. A few things that I just want to call out. First and foremost, you might have noticed that there's a little bit of a different email format. I'm trying to up-level our professionalism, help you all engage with the content that's going to be coming out of our youth ministry and our family ministry. I also started posting a weekly family newsletter called Cultivators. So subscribe to that if you are not. Just short, brief encouragements and reminders to you all as the primary disciple makers of your children to be cultivating your family garden. So really encourage you to be subscribed to that. But this Sunday is our final youth group of the 2025-2026 school year. And it's been a really fun school year. So I really appreciate you trusting me and the youth leaders that are a part of the team with your teenagers. This past weekend, we had the opportunity to reflect on the past year, celebrate what God has been doing, but also what I'm really excited about is the future and where God is leading this ministry. And so there's going to be more coming out about that, and you're going to start to see little hints to some of those things in the weekly newsletter. So for example, in this series, you're seeing there's a pillar 2, and next to it says call. I'm just going to leave that as a little appetizer of things that will be coming down that will have explanations for what I'm saying when I put that in there. All that to say is we are concluding our series on the journey from Lent to Easter, as it is the last Sunday of the school year. And we're going to be talking about how this whole journey, this whole story of Israel in the wilderness being brought into the promised land is all concluding in the whole point of it, which was that God would dwell with his people. We're going to be looking at Joshua 18:1, when the people of Israel assemble the tent of meeting in the promised land. Finally becomes this permanent place for the tent before it becomes the temple. But we'll also be looking at Joshua 1:14, where Jesus tabernacles among us, and Revelation 21:3, where the dwelling place of God is now with man. And the whole point of the journey is not the land, but it is the Lord himself. And this is going to be a reminder to our teenagers that God is not the means to a good life, but he is the good life. And so you'll notice in the email that there's a whole section on for the household, really encouraging you all as parents to step into your role as the primary disciple maker of your teenagers. And one of the ways that you can do that is by making the drive home when you pick up your teenager or when they first get home a sacred space, a transition moment for them to encounter God and to really reflect on what youth group is all about. And then there's also a question for you all that you can be thinking about and engaging your teenager with. And it says, where in your life are you tempted to treat God as a means to an end, wanting his blessing more than wanting him? Consider sharing honestly with your teenager this week about something you've been chasing and what it looks like to reorient your heart towards God himself as the prize. There's some other questions that you can be asking your teenagers as they arrive home. Instead of, was it fun? What's one thing you learned about God tonight? What's something new or something familiar that felt important? Was there a moment tonight where you sensed God's presence? What was happening? And did anyone tonight, a peer or a leader, help you see Jesus more clearly? Looking ahead, we've got Camp Barnabas obviously in July, but we have a full summer schedule that'll be coming out next week with magnets that'll be available for you all to put on your fridges, as well as a public facing calendar that you can be subscribed to. So be looking forward to that. Please let me know if there's any way I can be supporting for you, praying for your teenagers. God bless you.